Oh no. In between two digestives. Yeah. Yeah, boy. We've got the gear. I've got absolutely no idea what I'm doing. So good afternoon everyone, and welcome back to yet another good video. So about 2 weeks ago I put up a post stating who'd be interested in me doing a wild camp here in this shelter, and it came back pretty positive. A lot of people wanted to see it, so here we are. As promised, I'm going to be doing an overnight wild camp in this makeshift shelter. Right, so I've just quickly checked inside just to see how bad the tarp actually is and where's best to position myself. The further in you go, it's probably a lot better. It looks quite dry as well, but I do want to see the fire tonight. So to that end, I'm going to be laying faced upwards. So what I'm going to do is I'll get the pelt and that down now and the ground sheet for it. You probably can't see on camera because it's quite dark inside, but underneath the backs, now it's been built, but there's a kind of like a drop where it's been built, and it seems to be that the water's running down the back of the tarp into that and seeping in. So I do need to look for that as well if it does start to rain. But yeah, all in all, we've got the gear. I've got absolutely no idea what I'm doing, but let's get the pelt down, let's get everything in and get ready for tonight's meal. So I've probably explained this a few times before, but what I have here is basically a concoction of multiple different things. So I have the bedroll from Modern Warfare, which I highly recommend. I've recommended it on every video so far because it's just a solid bit of kit. I've then got my deer pelt, sheep pelt, wool blanket, and I believe that is everything. So that's everything that's inside of this, but I do also have a sleeping bag for tonight as well. And how I've rolled it out is pretty simple now, so all we do is that, job done. So simple. I'll probably move myself up a little bit. Let's move that out of the way. I should have cleared this off really. That's error one. And I've got my arse crack out as well. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that. Just pull that up a little. But yeah, all in all, I'm probably going to again use, let me just move out, the wool blanket as a pillow. I can't see me needing it tonight whatsoever, but yeah, really looking forward to this one. Right, so I think I mentioned as well on my last camp that I was having a bit of problems with my back and I was sleeping. So what I've done for this camp then is, instead of just sleeping straight on the sheet pelt like I usually do, I've decided to bring up my bed mat as well. So this is the X-Bed Sin mat. It's a basic one. I do believe now there's an XL version, which is an extra 2 tubes onto this as well. But yeah, I'm going to put that in as well for tonight's camp, just so that I can have a decent night's sleep. But time to inflate because I don't have a blower. Right, so we're set up now, all done, and what I had to do is I'd pushed the sleeping bag too far at the back, and you probably can't see, but there's a bit of a dip in. So when I actually get into the pit and try and get into bed, I'm headbutting the actual roof. So all I've done is I've pushed the sleeping bag and everything, the sleep system, forward a bit. So I'm not too far back, I'm pretty much more at the front of the shelter rather than the back. So yeah, so that's all sorted now, good to go. So the next thing it's in order, get fire going and probably get a cup of tea on the go as well, because I'm absolutely parched. But yeah, weather's holding off, so fingers crossed for a good night. Right, so I've just chucked a load of wood on the fire just to start building up a nice bed of coals, and I thought perfect time now to start the meal prep. So to that end, just organising stuff real quick. Got an onion, garlic, a bit of tin foil, because I'm going to need that soon. We've then got the lamb nests. So basically it's like a lamb mince with mint, balsamic, I'm assuming it's balsamic vinegar, caramelised red onion and some mad sauce in there as well. So yeah, I'll bring that up to the camera so you can see. So that is what we've got. Then we're going to smash that in with some potatoes as well. So I'm looking forward to trying them. So I think first things first, you've probably not seen it yet. Well, I showed it earlier, but this is a knife that my dad made me. First time he's ever made a knife, he wanted to give it a go, and I've claimed it basically. So we're going to chop the onion up, chuck some garlic in, crush that up, put that in the frying pan, fry that off, and then we'll put the potatoes in. So there goes the onions first. Chuck all them in. Then got a load of garlic, I'm just going to chuck all that in. Want plenty of garlic on this. And to be fair, I do love it. So I think the plan for these is I'm going to leave them in and take the plastic out. Oh man, look at them. They look absolutely mega. I have no idea what it actually is. I just found it on the I think it's discounted aisle. And yeah, and they look good. Poor. I'm buzzing for this now. Just need to get them cooked. So yeah, so the plan is just put a load of tin foil over the top, put it on the fire, well next to coals, and just let it cook for a bit. And then I'll probably pan fry it at the end, perhaps, I'm not sure. We'll give it a go. Right, so the meal's all done. I'm just going to get it out of the coals and then lay it onto a tray, let it rest for a few minutes, and then I'll show you as well. But yeah, all of a sudden now we're just relaxing by the fire, just chilling out, listening to a bit of music, and it's absolutely pitch black. I've had to put my rab jacket on as well because the temperature's definitely dropped a lot. So looking forward to getting the hot water bottle on the go, putting that in the DOS bag for tonight. It's going to be a good sleep. But on to the food. Right, so I'm going to try and turn this off. I'm going to try and get the food out without killing myself. So I do apologise if the head torch does shine too much on the camera, but I'll edit it out best I can. Oh man, that looks good. Oh mate, I have no idea how I'm going to get it. Oh, it's so good. Just got to be so careful. Oh no. Oh well, you know what, I'm so glad I got that kinda on camera. I've only gone and dropped it, and this is the reality of not bringing gloves. My own fault. So what was in like all the mint sauce and that, it's just all gone on the fire. Flick that off a second. So I'll show you what's left. But yeah, what a disaster. Oh mate, it smells so good as well. So what we did have was mint sauce, feta cheese and some balsamic vinegar that was on top of the scran. But yeah, it all fell in the fire. But it looks really nice, to be fair. And I'll tell you what, the potatoes I've just had a mouthful of banging. So I'm going to get this down me and then I'll show you what's for dessert. So the one day that I don't bring the camera torch, I'm pretty much working in the dark. So it's just head torch and that is it. But I wanted to show you real quickly as well while I was eating. I was in Tesco's the other day. Look at these. Hopefully I'm going to be able to adjust it best I can. There we are. That might work. Anyways, it's basically cream soda, Pepsi, 0 sugar supposedly, so it'll be full of sweeteners. But yeah, looking forward to trying this. I'll let you know. It's also the first camp. Let me just here we kind of go. It's also the first camp that I haven't brung a beer. So cream soda, Pepsi I'll have to do. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. Oh mate, banging. Anyways, I'm going to scram my dinner. Right, so it's that perfect time now where the fire is pretty much built a nice bed of embers. So what I'm going to do now is make some s'mores. So it's marshmallowing time. So all I've got is some standard Haribo marshmallows and then some chocolate digestives, and then I'll show you the concoction that I do that tends to work a lot easier than trying to melt chocolate. So I'll get right into it, shall I? Right, so all I've gone and done is perfectly, you can probably see, melted the marshmallow, and then what I'm going to do now is get a couple of digestives. Man, this is so hard to do with just one hand. I'll use my knee. I'll show you it now. It's a marshmallow pull. Let me get my hands. You can see marshmallow already all over me. But yeah, that's all you do. In between 2 digestives, chocolate, and then just smash it. Man. Right. Talking with my mouth open. Right, it's banging. I'm going to smash a couple of them and then get into bed and watch a film. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Right, so that's it. That's me now tucked away in bed, ready to get some sleep. And overall it's been a really good night. Looking forward to sleeping in this. It's been something that I've been wanting to do for a while, so to actually get out and do it, I'm well buzzing about it. Fire's going nicely as well. I'm not getting much heat off it, but I've got the hot water bottle inside, and to be fair, it's not too cold of a night. I've also prepared some bread ready for tomorrow. So last time I did this, I didn't actually wait overnight. I just get a couple of hours and smashed it on the grill. So I'm gonna let it ferment, I suppose, overnight and see how that works out as well. But yeah, for now, see you all in the morning. Oh, good morning. It's like brilliant, absolutely brilliant. We got to about 2:30 this morning, and what I had to do was take my trousers off because I got that hot and I was starting to sweat. So
a really warm, really nice, relaxing sleep, which was brilliant. And also I keep getting a robin flying, which woke me up this morning. Flies so bad here on the deer pelt, and then the second I try and get a photo or something, it just flies off. But I think first things in order, get a cup of tea, and then we'll cook some breakfast.
Right, so the plan for breakfast then is I've mixed my flour mixture to make a dough, and all I've done overnight is just leave it in my sleeping bag to ferment. So I'm going to try and get that out now, put that on frying pan, and then we'll make some bread. We'll have that with a bit of honey and bacon as well. Well, what a proper woodland feast. Nice streaky bacon. Dip that straight into the honey with some honey bread. I'm going to absolutely smash this now and start packing away. Beautiful. Right, so unfortunately we're at that time of morning where we need to pack away and bug back out. So all in all, it's been a really good camp. I've been wanting to put this shelter up for a while now. I've managed to get it done before summer, so I'm well chuffed with that. I stayed dry, stayed warm, and I was well fed throughout the 24 hours. So perhaps next time, if I do hit this spot up again, I'll look at doing a 5-item survival. So I won't need to worry about shelter or anything because the shelter will be there. So I'll take 5 items with me and maybe some survival food as well. So yeah, if that's something that you'd be interested in seeing in summer, then do let me know in the comment section below. But all in all, I've had a really good time and looking forward to the next adventure. So if you do like these videos, then please do drop a subscribe. It means a lot to the channel and it also helps the channel grow as well. But yeah, all in all, really good wild camp. For now, stay safe and we'll see you on the next video.